What happens when you've savored that last piece of chocolate, unwrapped the final Christmas present, or discarded the packaging from your latest online delivery? What about the remnants of last night's dinner? Have you ever paused to wonder where all this waste goes once it leaves your hands and gets tossed into the bin? Did you know that every year, humans generate more than 2 billion tons of waste? That's enough to fill over 800,000 Olympic-sized swimming pools. And the sad reality is, only a small fraction of this waste is recycled. The rest ends up in landfills, oceans, or even incinerated, contributing to pollution and climate change. The journey of our trash is more complex and impactful than most of us realize, and understanding this process is the first step towards making meaningful changes in how we manage waste. In this video, we're diving deep into the world of recycling, from household practices to industrial management. We'll explore how waste is generated, managed, and the innovative solutions that can help us create a more sustainable future. By the end, you'll see how every one of us can make a difference, no matter how small our actions might seem. Garbage comes in many forms like organic waste, solid waste, liquid waste, hazardous waste, and recyclable waste. Let's break it down. Organic waste includes food scraps, yard waste, coffee grounds, animal manure, and anything that can decompose naturally. Solid waste consists of general household items like clothing, packaging, concrete, and furniture. Liquid waste consists of sewage water, industrial waste, oil and grease, and chemical waste released from houses and industry. Hazardous waste includes batteries, paints and solvents, pesticides, medical waste, and other substances that can be harmful to the environment and human health. Recyclable waste encompasses materials like paper, plastic, glass, and metals that can be processed and reused. Globally, the numbers are staggering. According to the World Bank, the world generates 2.01 billion tons of municipal solid waste annually, with at least 33% of that extremely conservatively, not managed in an environmentally safe manner. The primary sources of waste are our households, industries, and the waste we generate through our daily activities. From the food we eat to the products we buy, everything contributes to the growing waste problem. It's crucial to understand these sources to address the issue effectively. In an increasingly resource-constrained world, sustainability at home begins with an ethos of mindful consumption and disposal. Recycling, a cornerstone of sustainable living, not only mitigates environmental impact, but also fosters a circular economy. The concept of recycling at home is underpinned by a simple yet profound principle. What comes from the earth should be returned to it in a responsible manner, minimizing waste and reducing our carbon footprint. At the heart of home recycling lies the diligent separation of waste. This involves categorizing items into recyclables and non-recyclables. Common recyclables include paper, cardboard, glass, metals, and certain plastics. These materials can be reprocessed into new products, thereby conserving natural resources and reducing the demand for virgin materials. Non-recyclables, on the other hand, should be minimized through conscientious purchasing decisions and reused wherever possible. Paper and cardboard, ubiquitous in households, are often the easiest to recycle. Newspapers, magazines, cereal boxes, and mailing packages can be collected and sent to recycling centers. However, it's important to avoid contamination by ensuring these items are free from food residue and moisture. Clean, dry paper products are more likely to be accepted and efficiently processed by recycling facilities. Glass recycling is another crucial component of sustainable living. Glass bottles and jars, commonly used for food and beverages, can be endlessly recycled without degrading in quality. Homeowners should rinse glass containers to remove any food particles before recycling them. It's also beneficial to separate glass by color, as this facilitates the recycling process. Broken glass, however, should be handled with care and disposed of according to local guidelines to avoid injury and contamination. Metal recycling encompasses a wide range of household items, from aluminum cans to tin foil and steel food cans. Aluminum, in particular, is highly recyclable and retains its properties indefinitely. By recycling aluminum cans, homeowners contribute to significant energy savings, as producing aluminum from recycled materials requires substantially less energy than from raw bauxite ore. Similarly, steel cans, often used for canned foods, can be rinsed and recycled, helping to conserve iron ore and reduce energy consumption in steel production. Plastics, while ubiquitous, present a more complex recycling challenge due to the variety of polymer types and their differing recycling capabilities. Common household plastics like PET, polyethylene terephthalate bottles, and H2P, high-density polyethylene containers are widely accepted by recycling programs. It's essential to check local recycling guidelines, as not all plastics are recyclable in every area. Reducing the use of single-use plastics and opting for products with recyclable or biodegradable packaging can further enhance sustainability efforts. In addition to these categories, e-waste recycling has become increasingly important as electronic devices proliferate in modern homes. Items such as old phones, batteries, and chargers contain valuable metals and hazardous substances that should not end up in landfills. Many communities offer e-waste collection events or designated drop-off points where these items can be safely recycled. Composting is another powerful tool for sustainable living. Organic waste, such as fruit and vegetable scraps, coffee grounds, and eggshells, can be composted to produce nutrient-rich soil for gardens and plants. Composting not only reduces the volume of waste sent to landfills, but also enriches the soil, supporting local ecosystems and reducing the need for chemical fertilizers. To make home recycling more efficient, consider setting up a dedicated recycling station. This can be as simple as a few labeled bins in the kitchen or garage, making it easy to sort recyclables from the start. Educate family members on what can and cannot be recycled to ensure compliance, and maximize the effectiveness of your efforts. Beyond the physical act of recycling, a sustainable lifestyle involves making informed purchasing decisions. Opt for products made from recycled materials and support companies with strong environmental practices. Reducing overall consumption, reusing items, and repairing rather than replacing can also contribute significantly to sustainability. Moreover, leveraging technology can enhance home recycling efforts. Apps and online platforms provide valuable information on local recycling programs, pickup schedules, and accepted materials. Some apps even offer rewards for recycling, incentivizing participation and promoting eco-friendly habits. Sustainability at home through recycling is not just about managing waste. It's about adopting a mindset of responsibility and stewardship towards the planet. By embracing recycling and other sustainable practices, homeowners can contribute to a healthier environment, conserve resources, and promote a circular economy. Every small action, from recycling a soda can to composting kitchen scraps, plays a part in the broader effort to protect our planet for future generations. Ultimately, the journey towards sustainability at home is a continuous process of learning, adapting, and striving for improvement. While the challenges may seem daunting, the cumulative impact of individual efforts is profound. By prioritizing recycling and making conscious choices, we can create a more sustainable, resilient world, one household at a time. Once waste leaves our homes, it's collected by municipal bodies and transported to various facilities. The process is complex and involves multiple stages. Garbage trucks make their rounds, collecting waste from households and businesses. This waste is then transported to disposal sites, such as landfills or recycling centers. Landfills are the most common destination, but they come with significant environmental impacts. They release methane, a potent greenhouse gas, and can contaminate soil and water. Recycling facilities play a vital role in processing recyclable materials. Here, waste is sorted, cleaned, and processed into raw materials that can be used to manufacture new products. Effective municipal waste management requires coordination, infrastructure, and public participation. Communities that prioritize recycling and waste reduction can significantly reduce their environmental footprint. We will discuss in detail about what government, self-help bodies, and municipalities can do to promote recycling in another video. Industries generate significant amounts of waste, including chemical, electronic, and hazardous waste. Effective treatment processes are essential to manage this waste safely. For example, chemical waste needs to be treated to neutralize harmful substances before disposal. Electronic waste, or e-waste, contains valuable materials like gold, silver, and copper, which can be recovered through recycling. Regulations and standards ensure industries comply with best practices. Governments and organizations set guidelines to minimize environmental impact and ensure safe waste disposal. Innovative solutions, such as advanced recycling technologies and waste-to-energy processes, are revolutionizing industrial waste management. These technologies can convert waste into energy, reducing the need for fossil fuels and decreasing greenhouse gas emissions. By adopting these solutions, industries can reduce their environmental footprint and contribute to a more sustainable future. Improper waste management has severe consequences. Environmentally, it leads to pollution and degradation of natural habitats. Plastic waste, for instance, can take hundreds of years to decompose and poses a threat to marine life. For human health, it poses risks like respiratory problems and water contamination. Landfills can release toxic chemicals into the soil and groundwater, affecting nearby communities. Economically, the costs of cleanup and loss of resources are significant. Governments and municipalities spend billions on waste management and environmental cleanup. Moreover, valuable resources are lost when materials that could be recycled are discarded. Proper waste management is not just an environmental issue, it's a health and economic imperative. By addressing the root causes and implementing effective solutions, we can mitigate these impacts and create a healthier planet. So, what can we do? Each of us can start by reducing, reusing, and recycling. Simple actions like using reusable bags, avoiding single-use plastics, and properly sorting waste can make a big difference. Community initiatives, like neighborhood cleanups and recycling drives, bring people together and promote environmental stewardship. Policy recommendations, such as bans on single-use plastics and incentives for recycling, are crucial. Governments can implement regulations that encourage sustainable practices and hold industries accountable. Lastly, technological innovations, like advanced sorting systems and waste-to-energy technologies, offer hope for the future. These innovations can increase recycling efficiency and reduce our reliance on landfills. By combining individual actions, community efforts, and technological advancements, we can create a sustainable waste management system that benefits everyone. Recycling is more than just a habit. It's a necessity for our planet's future. By understanding the journey of waste and taking action, we can all contribute to a cleaner, healthier world. Remember, every small step counts. Whether it's recycling a bottle, composting food scraps, or supporting sustainable policies, your actions matter. Together, we can make a significant impact. Let's work towards a world where waste is managed responsibly, resources are conserved, and our environment is protected for future generations.